All right, the next fighter we're going to rank on Boxing Bros is Deontay Wilder. Ned, I know you've been waiting for this. I know you've been waiting for this for a long time, man. All right, so let's dive in. What do you rank Deontay Wilder's power?
Yo, listen. For the hardest puncher in the game, was the hardest puncher. I gave his power 97.
97.
The reason why it ain't 100 is because Fury got up from that 2 times. Another, it ain't the one-hitter quitter. It ain't the sleeper. So that's my take.
All right. Trill Dollar Bill, what do you rate Deontay Wilder's power?
Deontay Wilder, I rate him, he's 42, 1-1, 41 KOs. You know what I'm saying? I give him a 95. I ain't gonna hold that against nothing against the boy. I'm gonna give him a 95. I'm gonna give him what he deserves.
All right. Well, I rate his power an 88. And the reason why I rate his power as an 88, it's not about the number of KOs you have. It's about who you KO'd. He's never knocked out Dillian White. He's never knocked out Joseph Parker. He's never knocked out a top-tier fighter. He dropped Tyson Fury twice, and kudos to him. But Tyson Fury got up and then stopped him. So when you look at the elite level quality fighters that he stopped, people are going to say Luis Ortiz. But we don't know how good Luis Ortiz is because we've never seen him in with a top-tier heavyweight. And even if you want to say his power is good, in the first fight with Ortiz, he dropped Ortiz in the 5th. Then Ortiz hurt him in the 7th. And then he got Ortiz out of there in the 10th, right? So he likes to promote himself as this one-punch knockout guy. But I can only really think of 2 fights where it was really devastating one-punch knockout. Well, actually 3. Spilka, Brazil, and then Luis Ortiz 2. But Luis Ortiz 2 was a very old man and not the same as the guy he fought the first fight. Dominique Brazil's a guy who's chinny. Dominique Brazil went down. He fought this African guy. He went down early and was hurt, but was able to outlast the African guy. And he fought like this old guy. I think his name was like Mansour or something like that. And he dropped Brazil and hurt Brazil. Brazil's a guy who's known for getting hurt. So even when he dropped Brazil, Brazil got up at like, 11, 12. Even when he dropped Luis Ortiz, he got up at like 11, 12. So, I mean, I don't really think he's as devastating as a puncher as people say. And when he fought Fury in the second fight, he landed the right hand, and Fury was able to take it, and he couldn't take Fury's punches. So I think his power is a bit overrated, and I think it's a product of the people he was fighting. But I do think he has a quality punch. 88's not a bad rating. It's just I don't think he's the devastating hardest puncher in boxing history as he's promoted. So that's why I gave him 88.
Let's go.
93 for power for Deontay Wilder.
Not bad.
Speed, Ned, what do you give the Bronze Bomber?
I give him a 92. I'm not gonna lie. When he throws that right hand, it lands with a quickness, and it's just that's it. It's a blink of an eye. Don't blink when he's about to launch that right hand because you don't know when it might land. So that's all. And we saw what happened to Fury. It was just it didn't even look like it was the hardest impact ever. It just Fury was on the ground, but popped right back up. Yeah, I give it a 9. Speed
92. Trill, what do you give Deontay Wilder speed?
I give Deontay Wilder 85 on speed.
Oh, wow. Trill.
I give him an 85 on speed.
Trill,
I don't know about, like you just said, you know what I'm saying? It's the competition. I gave him the 95 on the power because, you know what I'm saying, even though it was the competition, he still put them on their butts. And he has some power behind him in that right hand. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like speed goes, I see the right hand. And he's fighting against the elderly. You know what I'm saying? Ortiz is 50-something years old. Of course, he ain't gonna see that right hand coming. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna see the type of. Yeah, listen, I see the right hand coming. We see Brazil walk into that right hand.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing like he's some out speedy guy. No, it's not speed. And when he hit Fury on the back of the head, we seen that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him and there's no way he's faster than Fury. So I'm giving him an 85. I give him an 85, which is decent, which is cool.
All right. So what's funny is, I'll put my rating up and then I'll explain why I gave him the rating. All right. So my rating for Deontay Wilder speed, let me just double check and make sure. Yes, is a 95. Now, here's the deal though, Trill. I see what happened with us though. You give him credit, you give his knockouts credit for power. Like he's a powerful guy. But I actually think it's the speed of the right hand. And I don't think he throws the right hand as fast as he can all the time. I think when he does see it and he does really want to launch it, that's when he throws it at top speed. And I think when he throws it at top speed, it's difficult for fighters to see it. But I also think his knockouts are the product of speed, because speed generates power. And I think when he does knock a guy down, it's because he hit them at the perfect time with the right hand when they were least expecting it, and that's when he threw it as hard and as fast as he could. So I do think that his right hand is very fast, but only that punch. I think every other punch he has, but I'm not gonna. I took points off for it, so the fact that all his other punches are really slow and predictable, but I think his right hand, because I think the way he was trained, he doesn't always launch it the same.
I gave him an 85 for the right hand. I took everything away else for the other hand.
I feel you though, but I still think that he throws that right hand pretty fast, like and also like his sense of timing with it. You know, I gave him the 95. So we got 95, 85, and 92. I did not expect to give Wilder the highest rating in this category. That's how you know I'm objective. All right, so he has a 91.
Not bad, not bad.
91, not bad, not bad. Trill not happy with it. Too high. It's too high.
Too high. Too high.
What?
Well, pretty good right now.
What'd you give his stamina?
Man, yo, when a 40-pound vest take your legs, I gave that man a 0 for stamina, man.
What'd you give him?
I gave him a 0 for stamina.
Oh, come on, man. You can't. You know what?
40 pounds, Wilder.
Oh man, I can't have you do that. No,
kids pay more than the vest.
no, we can't do that, yo.
I'll give mine.
Yeah, you're disqualified from this round. All right, go ahead, Trill. Go ahead, Trill.
I gave him an 85 on stamina as well.
All right. This man,
poor Deontay.
This man is a fool, dog.
You was done after the first round. That's a 0.
Come on, man.
I just put up the last fight.
What about his other fights, man?
You judged him off
one fight, man.
That's what was good for me. His other fights, I would have counted it, but he lost stamina after carrying a 40-pound vest, man.
So you know what, Trill? It's interesting you gave him an 85 because I gave him an 86.
I give him a 10. I give him a 10 if y'all gonna. I give him a 10.
Nah, man, we ain't messing with you. We'll just make it an 85 and leave it at that. So chin, what did you give Deontay Wilder's chin, Ned? I'm even afraid to ask.
Oh man, we started such on a great note. I gave it a 25.
Yo, what the hell, Ned? Ned, you tripping, cuz. You tripping. Yo, and they say I'm the Wilder hater, bro. Come
on. He got wobbled so many times. He done got dropped so many times. And
he got dropped. He got dropped 3 times. He got dropped 3 times.
Listen.
Yo, Ned, you don't count this round. Yo, you don't count this round, Ned, either. Yo, Trill, what you
I gave him a 90.
A 90 for his chin?
I gave him a 90 for a chin. I gave him a 90 for a chin.
Ned is tripping right now, dog.
even if you go into the worst, even if you go into the worst beating he took, and that was against Fury, he still didn't go down, and he wanted to go down on the shield. He was even mad that he didn't get a chance to go down, and that they are doing the towel. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Deontay. I give him a 90 on the chin.
What's up? I can respect that. My rating is for his chin. My rating is 76.
All
I
right.
respect the 90, but I don't agree with the 90, and here's why. I've seen it. We're talking about strictly chin, and remember, this is what I did with Tyson Fury as well, so you know that I'm being objective. I gave Tyson Fury 85 for the chin because I've seen him drop by a number of fighters. I've seen Deontay Wilder rocked by Eric Molina. He was rocked by Luis Ortiz, and Tyson Fury abused him. So I do think his chin is very suspect. Even if you look at the amateurs, he got knocked out in the amateurs with headgear on and big gloves. So for me, based on what I've seen, I don't believe in his chin. I do believe his chin is a bit suspect. So
Mhm.
from what I saw, I got to give him a 76.
Yeah, I gave Tyson Fury the 95 on the chin. And the reason I gave Deontay Wilder 92 because these guys have been down, but they haven't been out. You know what I'm saying? From a shot on the chin. You know what I mean? But yeah,
You got to remember
I can't
too.
disagree.
You
I
got to
can't
remember
disagree
too.
with that argument. With your argument though.
You got to remember too. Wilder's corner threw in a towel, or else that chin might have looked a lot more suspect had that
Would
fight.
have looked different.
Yeah. So, all right, footwork. Ned, I'm afraid to ask. What do you give Deontay Wilder for footwork?
Oh
A
man.
two.
Now tell your real. Tell
I'm
your
real.
real.
His footwork's not that bad. I give it a 0, honestly. Like he doesn't have any footwork. Like if you can say Deontay Wilder, you don't think
Yo,
the footwork.
yo, at what point you get credit for just standing up?
Footwork. I just give moving around. He can't move around. He just gets
Yo,
beat on the
man,
block. Like,
good guy. You know what, Ned? You don't count for this one either.
For the Wilder one, he can't be by. Listen, we might need him.
Yo, what do you give Wilder's footwork, Trill?
Honestly, I'm with Ned, man. I gave him an 80.
Gave him an 80?
I gave him an 80.
You're not with
You
Ned.
know what
Ned
I'm
gave
saying?
him a 0, just for the record.
I know. I
You
just
heard that.
I know. I heard that. I was just blocking it out, saying
Ned
you
gave
know
him
what
a
I'm saying?
0, so.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder is that step back thing he tried to do before he launches the right hand thing. That I don't like his footwork in there. I was gonna even do low, but I was like, nah, forget it. You know, just I give him the 80.
Respect that.
80.
Ned looked disappointed in that rating. Ned's like, come on, man. That's too high. You know what, Ned? I agree with you that it's too high. My rating for him was 70. Because to me, I give him credit. I saw him utilize footwork against Bermane Stiverne in the first fight. And I've seen him do that crazy, wild Euro step type of stuff against Bermane Stiverne in the second fight and other fighters. But I'm not going to say that, like, he has no footwork at all. He has some footwork, but is it elite? No. Is it something to worry about? No. Is it even top 5 footwork in heavyweight division? No, it's not. So for that reason, I gave him a 70.
All right.
And so, as I thought, 75 for Deontay. For the footwork. Hard. Ned.
I
my
gave him
man.
a 65. A 65. You know, like there's fights where he's getting battered, he's getting beaten up, and he still wants to stay in there, and he prevails. Like in the Skulka fight, but the first fight was Stiverne. It could have gone either way. Luis Ortiz won, and Fury. I could give him a 65 for his heart in the Fury 2 fight as well because he stayed in there even though he didn't go out. But had no more stamina after like round 3. But
it's not the worst. It's not the worst rating Ned's given today. So, Trill, what do you give Deontay Wilder for heart?
First of all, any man that steps in that ring is a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that goes in there to throw I don't care if you just sparring. Any man that steps in that ring is a warrior. And they got 100% heart. Takes a lot to step in there. You know what I'm saying?
Your position is just walking through the ropes gives you 100.
No, I'm just saying, any man that steps in the ring, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you stepped in there, I feel like gives you 100 because you could lose your life in there. So I'm only going to take 5 points away for the excuses. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give Deontay Wilder a 95 on her. And I seen him take a beating and didn't want to quit. You know what I'm saying? He had opportunity to quit. He was embarrassed in that fight. He didn't look for a way out. He was waiting to get put on his shield. I give Deontay Wilder a 95. That's my Jim Lampley coming out.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I mean, yeah, you can step through the ropes, but it's easy to step through the ropes when you're the bully. It's easy to step through the ropes when you think you're gonna get a body on your record. It's easy to step through the ropes when you are expected to win and you think everybody else is, going to just crumble and kneel. And I think, he behaved like a bully. I will respect the fact that when he was hurt, he got up. But again, the towel was thrown in. So we can say all we want, but he did a lot of things. He fought Bermain Stavern after almost a 2-year layoff. Then he fought Tyson Fury after almost 2-year layoff. He fought, Tyson Fury after over a 2-year layoff. He fought guys after layoffs. He didn't take the money to fight Anthony Joshua. All that stuff factors into the heart for me. It always seemed like he wanted advantage on his opponents. So he walked in the ring supremely confident. So I deduct points for that. Yes, if you step through the ropes, I give you credit for that. But it takes heart to step through the ropes with someone who could actually beat you. Someone who can actually beat you. So when he steps through the ropes with Tyson Fury in the third fight, and if he does well, and if he takes that beating, I give him more props in terms of heart. But in my opinion, he always stepped in the ring a bully. So I really can't say like, it takes credit. Like if I stepped in the ring against someone I thought I was going to knock out, and then that person beats me up, then, but I still give him credit. And you're right. If you stepping through the ropes, you deserve respect. To me, 77 is not a bad rating. I think it's a real one. Let's average it out.
Oh, you forgot the 65. Y'all not counting that either?
I'm not counting that 65, man. Come on.
Yeah, we counting it.
Yeah, we count it. It's just not showing up on the screen. Yo, Ned, you tripping, man. Ned is tripping. All right, so his heart's at 86, which I don't think is a bad. So I understand where you're coming from too, Trill. Real talk.
That's not bad.
I respect that perspective, Trill. But no lie, you step in that ring, you that's 100% hard. Because some people remember the guy who some guys could talk trash outside the ring but never get in it. So,
hey, boxing IQ. What do you give Deontay Wilder's boxing IQ?
Man, you might as well just kick me off this chat now. I'm gonna give it a 0. I gave it a 1. I gave it a 1. Them is only scored.
Go ahead, man.
He comes. What is it? He's a one-trick pony. He comes into every fight trying to land what? One punch. You need 12 rounds. He only needs 2 seconds to land what? One punch, and that's where I give him
one-trick pony. 1 for the IQ. I put it down. I put the 1 down. True. What you give his IQ?
I give him a 75. Give Deontay Wilder 75.
Generous, Trell. You too generous.
Nah, I mean, hey, listen. he has some type of knowing what he has to do with that right hand. He knows what and the fact that he knows that one of his greatest strengths is that right hand. You know, but I'm not gonna just say he's a complete idiot in there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been sometimes I see some and I'm gonna give you an example. The best fight I've ever seen Deontay Wilder, the fight that I marveled at of Deontay Wilder was the first fight against him and Stavern. He showed me feints. He showed me a lot of things. He showed me that he can box. If he get with the right people and the right trainer, he listens to what's the brother's name he got in the team that he fired and hired again?
You ask this question every single time, so I would hope you know his name by now.
Mark Breland?
Bremen, right? Yeah, Mark Bremen.
If you don't even know his name,
right
and
now.
my point is, if you don't even know his name, then how good is it really? Like,
so yeah, 75. I give him a 75.
You're too
All right,
kind.
I think we got that 75 down, and I've been objective and real this entire time with rating Wilder. I think everyone can attest. I gave Deontay Wilder for boxing IQ a 20.
I respect that.
And my reason is, look at Tyson Fury fight. He made no adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't throw a stiff jab. He didn't come in behind a double jab. He kept doing the same things over and over and over again. Since he fought Bermane Stiverne, he hasn't shown any improvement. If anything, he showed regression. He's regressed in every fight because he became more and more infatuated with his right hand. When people would talk to Deontay Wilder and say, you need to incorporate this, you need to incorporate that, he would say, oh, they got to be perfect for 36 minutes. I only got to be perfect for 2 seconds. Or I'm doing things in there that you can't see. It's not just me throwing this right hand and all types of nonsense. So,
love me. Love me.
Love me, brother. But yeah, so when you look at his performance, Floyd Mayweather, for example, the number one thing they always said was he sees what you do and he adapts in an instant. When you look at what Andre Ward did in the ring and what he did in rematches, when you look at what Bernard Hopkins would do, those are guys with high boxing IQ. Tyson Fury, what he did to Deontay Wilder after being in the ring with him, making the adjustments, those are guys with high boxing IQ. Deontay Wilder, to me, and the 20% I gave him was the right hand. He could throw it, he can time it, and he can land it. That's the 20%. There's so many other punches. There's so many other aspects of boxing, movement, defense, head movement, knowing what to do when you get hurt. All those things he had no clue about. So for that reason, I had to give him 20%.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I gave him 20% though. I respect it, and we'll average this out for the Bronze Bomber. 1 plus 20 plus 20. He made a good argument for why he gave him a 1. All he needs is 1 punch, so that's why all he needs is 1 point. Right. For a 32. Now let's average Deontay Wilder's overall. We got 93 plus 91 plus 85 plus 83 plus 75 plus 86 plus 32 equals divided by 7. Deontay Wilder's rating from Boxing Bros, everyone. Drum roll, please. 78. It was fair. Deontay Wilder, if you're mad about this rating, please look at where he falls short.
And that's funny.
Boxing IQ. That is where he falls short. That's where Fury beat him. Okay? So there you have it. His heart is a decent rating. His footwork is accurate to me. His chin looks accurate to me. Stamina's pretty accurate. His speed is accurate. His power is accurate. I believe his boxing IQ is accurate as well. So when you know what, Trills, this is why we have more than one person doing the rating, because you know what, this isn't bad. A 32 isn't bad. Isn't bad. Perhaps I was more harsh. Perhaps Trill was more generous, and perhaps you were out of your mind. Like, you know.
You guys were brutal on the IQ. Y'all wouldn't let him out the amateurs. That's basically what y'all said.
It's finals week, and I go and take a test, and I'm going to answer every question with one answer.
I'm gonna just put it to you like this, and then Trill, you can take us home if you like, or you can respond, whatever.
All right, let's go.
Have you ever seen the show Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder's not, and I'm just
No.
done with it.
Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and also check out our major streaming services. It's the Boxing Bros.
We on our way to
Poor
1,000, baby. 1K.
Hey, we freezing up. Anyways, Trill was saying check out our podcast, and Ned was saying thank you to all the people who subscribe to our channels, all our new subscribers. We love you. Thank you.
1K, baby. We on our way.
Peace.